Hello, it's me, Taylor Allison Swift. Could I ask you a question? What do all these different areas of Minecraft have in common? Enchanting mobs, crop growth, levels, combat, and even brewing. Could it be that they all might be receiving updates soon? Well, actually, yeah, and we've got some pretty solid proof too. But on top of that, we've got a bunch of other shakeups happening over at Mojang HQ that could, well, just about change everything that we know about Minecraft. Smack that like button harder than you ever have done before. Double, triple check, make sure you're subscribed. And we start with a sad one. Minecraft Monthly is on a hot streak with an episode dropping just about every single month of the year so far. That's 6. Unfortunately, this streak, it ends. It's over. Now, Minecraft Monthly, it's kind of a big deal because this is basically like Minecraft Live, except every single month. They usually use this show to showcase not only things that are happening in the community, but updates they are actively working on, like month by month. They just revealed that it's going away for the whole summer. Does that mean updates are over? Well, if you've been in the community for at least a little bit of time now, you might notice a pattern. For years now, it's been the same. Every summer, shortly after the release of the big update at the beginning of it, the devs go on a break for a little bit of time. That's probably what's going on with this Minecraft Monthly. Of course, no clue how things will work internally over at Mojang, but we're in a new era, baby. The drop era. Only time will tell for sure, but I don't believe that Minecraft Monthly up and disappearing on us all summer long really is significant when it comes to Minecraft updates. After all, Minecraft Monthly is simply a recap show to talk about what's going on in the Minecraft community. One of the biggest things they always talk about in Minecraft Monthly is big brand collaborations. Do we think they will be stopping entirely for the summer? Absolutely not. Guess we'll just have to wait and see though. Assuming they haven't started already, when do you think Snapshots will be back? At least we've got the Bedrock updates. They continue all the time. Oh, mama yes. The Chase the Skies update with vibrant visuals. Out now on Minecraft Bedrock Edition just about everywhere. Is one of the most beautiful updates of all time. On the other hand, the Nintendo Switch 2. Hottest, sickest console of the year. Running Minecraft smoother and dreamier than ever before. Right? Well, debatable. The questions are all over the place, with the Switch 2 being way stronger than the Switch 1. Will vibrant visuals be making its way to the Switch 2? Yeah, by the way, if you were wondering, it's not on Switch 2 quite yet. And what about that render distance of a solid and steamy 12? Will that be able to be upped a little bit? Just in general, what's going on with the Switch 2 version? Well, they finally kind of said something. Corner Hard MC, a Minecraft developer. Hi, David. Are there any plans to support the Switch 2 in any way? Not even talking about VV, but how about performance and higher resolution? And with 6 simple words, the silence was broken. We haven't shared anything about it yet. I was talking about it a little bit on stream with you guys, but personally, it's my dream that Mojang would just make a simple blog post, just a quick and simple write-up talking about the Switch 2 and what their plans actually are. Like, should I be on the edge of my seat waiting for a new version of Minecraft, or is that not coming until 2030? Update numbers. Oh, mama, they're at a really, really weird spot because at this point in time, we have major updates, then we have smaller hotfix updates, but then on top of that, we also have different hotfix updates on Bedrock Edition, and we have cool drop updates. On top of drop updates that are the same numbering system as minor hotfix updates on Java, and those weird minor updates on Bedrock, those are the same numbering system as the major numbering system on Bedrock, but they're different than the major updates on Java. Oh, and on top of that, these numbers aren't even in sync. 1.21.90 and 1.21.6, they're the exact same number. Did I confuse you yet? Yeah, Minecraft numbering system ever since after 1.21, it's been completely broken and very confusing. This weird update numbering system is not only splitting the community in half, but also hurting the promotion of Minecraft updates, I would argue. I mean, after all, for the lifespan of a Minecraft's game cycle, it's the major numbers that people know to care about. Not these random minor updates, especially for people who aren't super in tune with the community. Well, at last, it looks like Minecraft might finally be doing something about this really, really bad numbering system. And legit, I can't even begin to explain to you how happy that makes me, because genuinely, I think this 1.21.wxyz system of naming updates, I'm 100% and thoroughly convinced that it is severely stunting the hype and momentum behind some of these new drop updates. Over on Twitter again, Nerdy Birdie. I think this was mentioned before, but I don't quite understand. What determines whether an update is a 1.21 or a 1 point something update now? It's weird. Then we've got the legend back at it again, David, Corner Hard MC. Update numbers are in an interesting spot now because we're doing game drops instead of a big annual update. At some point, they're going to change from 1.21 point something, but for now, on to 1.21.100. Sir, this happened around the time of the kickoff of the 1.21.100 preview cycle. This is one of the wonkiest update names and numbers that we've had in a long time. Meanwhile, over on Minecraft Java, theoretically the same update, the equivalent of it, would be 1.21.7. Drop should be major numbers, period. I stand by it. Anything after a drop, a small fix or change, well, that should be a more minor number. Following up our little combo there, I kind of hope it doesn't change until after we reach 1.21.230. I had an awful time keeping track of internal version numbers versus external back in 1.16. That difficulty is why we switched to the modern numbering system. But it's time to change things up again. So for now, we're on to 1.21.100. Nerdy Birdie follows that up with, that's Bedrock, right? 1.21.6 on Java. It's too confusing. It's almost as if there should be a simple, easy fix. Drops are major numbers. Yeah, Java is on 1.21 point something version numbers for now, but there are fewer releases, so the numbers are different. It's almost as if we had drops as major numbers again, well then those more minor releases that are bound to happen way more frequently on Bedrock Edition, well yeah, the numbers would get out of pace with Java again, but does it really matter if it's just a minor release? I don't know, I think I might be onto something, because then Corner Hard MC adds in, at some point, both the Java and Bedrock will switch to something new. This something new was something that was hinted at way back when in the Tigzimi Nenbon interview. We talked about it before. Thinking about what this new numbering system could be, of course, they could throw a curveball and maybe a drop is instead of 1.16, it's just 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, but that'd be insane. Why fix something that isn't broken? It's almost as if there was a pre-existing numbering system that worked for literally 15 years and was not that confusing at all. If I had to place my money on anything, it would be that maybe, now that we're in this new era of drops could just be major whole numbers again, and updates could honestly just do the same thing. I think this also means that maybe we're looking at a major update coming soon instead of just a drop. That, or just this next drop, is finally going to fix up the numbering system. So when it comes to version numbering, looks like big shakeups coming very soon. Could mean big things, but let's actually zoom the scope out a whole lot more. Current openings at Mojang Studios. Wait a second. Minecraft Dungeons. Why is that at the top still? Wasn't that like one whole game ago? Anyway, over here at the landing page, for job openings at Mojang HQ, we could take a look at them and find something very important sounding. Job listings, yes, otherwise known as the most exciting and interesting thing in the world. No, but in seriousness, this is a pretty big shakeup happening over at Mojang HQ, and I'm surprised they haven't really officially said anything about it quite yet. So from the looks of things, Minecraft right now, Mojang is looking to hire a brand new head of vanilla Minecraft. Now, what developer is the head of vanilla Minecraft currently? Technically speaking, it's not Jeb, he's the COO. I don't think it is Agnes either. Maybe one of you geniuses know. I'm not sure of Agnes's official title, but she's very important over at Mojang. Instead, the head of vanilla Minecraft. To be honest, I'm not too sure who that actually is right now, or to be honest, if it's even anyone. But this brand new role, the head of vanilla Minecraft, is going to be a very important role on the Minecraft team. As described by the devs themselves, in this role you will lead a multidisciplinary team that is directly responsible for evolving and shepherding one of the most successful games of all time. This is the leader of the team responsible for Vanilla Minecraft, both versions of the game. The head of Vanilla Minecraft will be empowered to set the vision, strategy, and OKRs for the product to drive growth for the franchise. Everyone in Minecraft Stockholm will report to you. Now, then, going through this whole article here, we can see all of the different responsibilities that are listed here. A couple of other things that person will have to do. A spokesperson, so we'll see a lot of them. So this is a big deal, big league of Minecraft position right here. Quite literally, this role is all about shaping the future of Minecraft. Depending on who becomes the head of Vanilla Minecraft, well, I mean, that could heavily determine what the future game updates end up looking like. Remember that Mojang's hires are actually quite interesting. For example, leading up to the Nether update, King B-Dogs, the developer of the Aether mod, was actually hired into Mojang's team. Yeah, that's right. The developer of a mod that added a whole new dimension was added to the team so they could overhaul one of Minecraft's dimensions and basically make it a new one. Now, as of the time of the recording of this video, this listing has been public on Mojang's site for quite some time, and maybe this list describes you perfectly. Well, you should do it, and of course, never forget the waddlers. But speaking of the future, the final thing I'd like to talk about today is updates that might be coming to the game next, including farming, enchanting, experience, mobs, and maybe even potion brewing as well. So for this one, we throw it all back to my top secret source. So from time to time on Minecraft social channels, whether it's Twitter, their WhatsApp, whatever, well, from time to time, Mojang will throw out a little bit of a survey. These surveys will usually relate to something specific. For example, here's a link to a gameplay community survey from June 4th. These surveys are a big tool that Mojang uses to collect information and opinions on the game, the direction, and features added to it. For example, I feel like not too long ago, I can remember there being a survey on add-ons and the marketplace. Now, I've taken a couple of these surveys before. Usually, there's a little disclaimer at the beginning of the survey saying, hey, if you're going to take this survey, well, you're not really meant to talk about it. Recently, allegedly, there was a gameplay survey out there. I didn't take it. But somebody who did take that survey reached out to me with a little bit of information about what was in that survey. I'm not too sure specifically what survey it was, and it doesn't necessarily matter that much. Either way, all that's relevant here is that this was an official survey run by Mojang recently. According to the person who took that survey, it is now closed. The survey was all about gameplay systems, specifically ones that are a little bit out of date. Or, in other words, things in the game that haven't really changed much in a long time. For example, enchanting, mob herding, farm growing and farming in general, experience, and even potion brewing. According to the source, as part of the survey, they were asked to rank which of these outdated game mechanics they would like to see updated first, and then maybe last. That's interesting. It seems like Mojang is directly polling the community on different things that are old and they need an update in order to figure out what might be the most hype update. Now, of course, if Mojang is presenting all of these different options, there's always the chance that maybe some of them, for example, maybe say the potion one that has received some updates relatively recently, could already be in the works. But to me, it's the fact that they included all of these different things in the survey. Well, the fact that they included them in the survey and asked about updating them, like surely they wouldn't throw enchanting as an outdated system into a survey and talk about updating it if they, say, thought the system was exactly perfect right now and needed no updates in the future. For example, the villagers, something that received an update not really recently, but more recently than enchanting. I don't believe they were included in the survey. I know. For this one, there's really not too much details or things that I can show you. You just have to take a bit of my word. That doesn't necessarily confirm anything, but it does show us that Mojang is at least thinking about updating some of these older mechanics. What do you think? Out of the ones behind me, what would you like to see an update on the most? All in all, you add up everything we talked about today, and yeah, the next couple of months, they could potentially reshape the future of Minecraft entirely. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. For even more videos, check out the end slide. There's going to be a playlist. For some cool extra perks and benefits, become a member. Even better, become a member while I'm live, and you'll get your name inside of my world. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.